What's up, people of the internety webby stuff, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about phobias. Now, I've gone through my life saying that I'm not afraid of anything, I don't have any phobias, and that's kind of it. And to some extent it's true, but I came to the realization lately that I do actually have a phobia, and it's a really quite stupid one. I have telephobia. It's not great when you're trying to actually live a more adult life and you have to make phone calls, and before a phone call I'm sweating and I'm getting mild panic attacks just from the prospect of being on the phone. But I don't feel as bad now, since apparently like 2.5 million people in the UK have this phobia. Like the stat specifically said the UK, so I'm not sure if that's kind of indicative of something there. But yeah, I have telephobia. However, this then got me into wanting to find out what other phobias there are, and kind of funnier phobias. And my personal favourite, which isn't actually a real phobia, which disappoints me greatly, anatidaephobia. Now, that is the phobia of somewhere, at any point in time, a duck is watching you. I'm sorry, but that's just great. I know it's not real, and if this was an actual thing, me going, oh, it's great, would be awful. But the fact that a duck at any moment in time, anywhere in the world, could be watching you. Then there's things like omphalophobia, which is the fear of the navel, or the fear of the belly button. So it's just the idea that I've got in my head of a supervillain having omphalophobia, and then say the great hero kind of going up against them, and then all of a sudden exposing their belly button and winning that fight. It's just kind of ridiculous. Although I do feel sorry for people with turophobia, because this is one of my favourite things. I cannot imagine a life without cheese. You can't be a bit of extra mature or vintage cheddar. Though I do have a soft spot for Edam. But yeah, imagine having a phobia of cheese. Like, oh, the poor creatures. Now let's end with a phobia which I know isn't going to offend anyone by the fact that I find it funny, and that's papaphobia. Papaphobia is the fear of a certain person in the Papal States, the Pope. Yes, you can never go to Vatican City, but you have a phobia of the Pope, and that's always an icebreaker, a great conversation starter. Imagine the kind of conversations that can lead from there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this short video about phobias. It was just something that I had an epiphany about doing, and I felt like doing because I thought it would be a little bit funny and more on the odd side. I hope you enjoyed. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and I shall see you soon. Thank you for watching my first video in March.